Hello everybody, my name is Nasty Mold, and in this video we're going to get all of our daily quests, get our seasonal candles, our treasure cakes, and get information on today's shard event. We have a total of 8 seasonal candle bundles to find today, because we have a double seasonal candle event on right now. That means that when we collect all of them and we do our final foraging at the end, we should end up with 2 seasonal candles instead of our regular 1. So our first 2 are up in the social space behind me. And the remainder are just below, so we're just going to head down this cloud tunnel, and I'll show you where the rest are. So we have 6 more to find in this location here, and I like going in like a little clockwise rotation of this area. So there's one on top of that cave there. There's one in front of this doorway into the Prairie caves here. Light, there we go. There are 2 nearby this rock around the back of it. One is inside though. Don't mind my horrid flying today. So you have one here on the back, and then one is inside. That is 6 of these seasonal candle bundles so far. And then we have one over by the village exit here. Just swoop down and collect that. Ooh! And our final one is by the bird's nest exit. So you can see there's some by every single exit here. Awesome. So again, collecting all 8 of those should give us 2 total seasonal candles when we forge. There's my 2 candles. And let's get started on today's daily quests. To admire the sapling, we just want to go immediately to the left of the social space in the Daylight Prairie, and we will find this little cherry blossom tree here. All we have to do is sit back and relax for 60 seconds, and the quest will complete. Today's spirit to relive is the slumbering shipwright, and they can be found in the very middle island just before Prairie's temple. This one does require another person to help you open the door, but the spirit itself is very, very easy. Oh my gosh, the door opened all by myself. That's pretty cool. So yeah, the spirit is right here in this room, and you just have to follow them around the perimeter a little bit and also burn a random growing darkness plant for some reason. And then we're done with the spirit. To melt 10 darkness, we are just going to find 10 darkness. It's pretty simple, but there aren't very many darkness places in the Daylight Prairie. Your best bet is around the Prairie Village, these bell towers, or in the Sanctuary Islands. Or if these are all burnt, maybe just head to the forest or Golden Wasteland and burn something really quick. It's not too tough, but these do tend to vanish fast. Yeah. The green light is a bit tricky to find. It can be found in the Prairie Bird's Nest area, which is the rightmost area when you go down that cloud tunnel. The only thing is it will be flying in the air for quite a while, and it will be unreachable. So I'm going to stay here. This is where it will eventually fall. If we look up, you can see some mantas carrying a dim green light. They're going to go around a few times, usually about, I think it's 4 or 5 times in a circle. And then eventually they will drop it, and it should slowly fall in this area. Today's treasure candles can be found in the hidden forest. Our first one is up here in the social space. Our next one can be found in the rainy forest just to the left inside this little tree here. Just before the broken bridge, we can find this little tree tunnel here where we'll find our third treasure candle for today. And finally, our very last one is at the end of the hidden forest, past the temple in the little sunny forest. Our daily rotating treasure candles can be found in the hidden forest today. Our first one is in the social space, and the next is in the next area, the forest brook at the very end. Don't get stuck on the mushrooms like I did. Let me out. In the next area, once again, the broken bridge, we can find our third under the first part of the broken bridge. And then our fourth and final one can be found in the sunny forest. I'm just going to fly there in case people are a bit confused. We just turn around and fly through these tree roots, and this will bring us to the sunny forest. Then once we're in, we are just going to go to the very first gazebo, and our last treasure cake is here. Today's shard will be a red shard that will drop in the Jellyfish Cove. That is in the Little Prince area, the Starlight Desert, and it will drop at the times listed on the screen. These times are in PST or PDT time zones, and I do have a time zone converter in the description as well with the times if you need to convert it into your own time zone. So I sped up this clip very, very fast of how to get to the Jellyfish Cove, and there should be a couple spots that the shard can fall today, but it's a pretty small area, so it should be pretty easy to find. And I do have a clip of me doing this area. Sorry, my cat is playing behind me, and he's a kitten, so I can't stop him. This one was pretty difficult to my memory, lots of shard crabs, so I recommend bringing some way to charge yourself. Utilize the memory candles when you can, and yeah, do the easier parts with less shard crabs first. Work your way to the more difficult parts. This is, of course, a red shard event, so we will be awarded with ascended candles, which is really nice. And we can also see a memory and get ourselves a winged light. But yeah, just go as slow as you need to. You don't have to rush. Rushing is when you start to get hit by little beasts, so just be careful. And that is all of today's daily changes in the Daylight Prairie. Thank you so much as always for watching, you guys. I hope you found this helpful. I hope you enjoyed, and I will of course see you in the next video. Bye bye.